Evening, guys. My name is Pete Arriola with the agency Tribe Nevada on our show, the Living Las Vegas with the agency. I'm the host. I got Yvonne Khoo here with me. How's it going,
Hello.
Yvonne?
Very good.
Yeah, I'm glad you came the last night at my birthday party. I didn't really
Happy
want anything.
birthday, Pete.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually Ryan's birthday too, our team member, but
We
she
have
had her own
four
plan.
people today.
It's like four
Like
people.
Pete and somebody else. Ryan, who is like birthday
Ryan
twins. Yeah.
and Jenny,
But
our
you know what?
former Lennar.
Today we have an amazing pro. His name is Alex Nator.
There he is.
And Alex, oh my gosh. I mean, like, I would get emails from this guy. I would get texts from this guy. And he is relentless. And then one day I went and knocked on his door. And I met him. And I was like, oh my God, this is Alex Nator. Woo! Yes. So there he is.
Glad to have you on the show, Alex.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on.
No pressure.
No, there's no pressure. Like, just give us a background. How long you've been with Century, or?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for the intro, and thank you so much for having me. I truly value our relationship with all our realtor friends, and especially with your team. You guys are amazing. I think you're the other super hardworking person in this industry. I mean, 9 o'clock at night, I text you and you respond. I'm like, you're always alive. You're always there, you know? So I'm grateful for that. Thank you, everybody.
I'm glued to this thing. This thing is like glued to me.
Balances hockey mom duties and this.
Yeah.
I'm running a team.
So grateful to be with you guys. I appreciate the opportunity. I've been in the industry since I got licensed in 2001, and all of my work has been in Las Vegas. 99% of it has been with new homes. I worked with several builders. I worked with KB for DR Horton, for Richmond, Lennar, and now I'm at Century. I've been with Century for about 3 years now, and I love what I do. I love helping, especially the first-time home buyers. You know, spending time with them. You know, a lot of hand-holding, a lot of nurturing, and a lot of education. And you walk them through the process, and I get a satisfaction from when I see it in their eyes, and all of a sudden they realize that this is possible. They can actually do this, and you take them through those steps, and then, you know, 2-3 months later, you hand them keys and they're moving in, and it's just it brings the utmost joy to me, you know.
So does it make you feel like you're like a daddy, kind of, sorta?
Sometimes you have to take on that role, you know, but a lot of times, especially recently, I noticed that a lot of the if you will, the first time younger buyers, they actually show up the first time by themselves, and then the second time they come in and they have their significant other, where it's a girlfriend or a fiance, or maybe, you know, they're just a young family, they just got married. And then on the third visit, mom and dad show up, you know, and believe it or not, I get to have more fun with mom and dad, having a conversation with them, you know, because they've been through it and they've been through the experience. And then once we get talking, you feel them more relaxed. And it's like, yeah, you know, this is a guy we can work with. He's trustworthy, you know, he's telling us the truth. He's not trying to BS us about whatever is going on. So,
right.
Yeah, it's always fun. Some of them could be very challenging to work with because they're very mistrusting, you know.
There are people like that. I mean, there's all kinds of people. Kel just said happy birthday to you, Pete.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Alex, can you tell us, like, why is it that it's, you know, you obviously can sell homes, right? And we are the realtors. My question is, why do you suggest that people actually want to have representation coming from the builder side?
Absolutely. First of all, me personally, I love to work with realtors for 3 main reasons. One is I typically know that if there is a realtor, that realtor has already talked to the buyer, set the expectations, so they know what to expect. Second is and this is real important. If there is an issue, for some reason they hate you or you just don't get along with a buyer, well, I still have a conduit to work through to get to the buyer when there's a realtor. You know what I mean? Like there's that buffer. I could, I may not get along with Pete, but I'm okay with Yvonne. So I can always go to her and say, hey, can you please tell Pete to, do this or do that, or I need this from him, or I need that from him. And then the third thing is that you have to understand that this is the third reason, super important. I work for the builder. I represent the builder. When a person comes in, that person is my customer, and I owe them a certain duty, per the duties owed.
Right.
The duty is a customer duty. But then when you come in with them, they are your clients, and there is a much higher level of responsibility. And it takes the pressure off my back, because now I know, like, okay, all I have to do is I got to present you with the facts, and now you have your realtor who represents you. They can break it down. They can explain it. They can, present it to you in the way that you're going to understand it. As Mr. Buyer, you're my customer, but you're their client. Two different levels. Of course, we do our best. If someone walks in, they don't have a realtor, I still got to present them and do all the disclosures the same way. But it just for me, it's less pressure when there's a realtor, because I could always rely on the fact that I have a partner on the other side who's gonna, like, if I send you the contract, I know you're gonna go through it and explain it to the buyer. I'm gonna explain it too, but you may be touching on things from your point of view, from your perspective of what is important for you and for your client versus from my point of view. You know what I'm saying? So,
Alex, a very important question. Okay. I just want to know. People say, oh, you know what? I don't want to bring a realtor to the new home sales. It's because I think, as a misinformed person, they think that they will get a better deal without the realtor. What do you think?
That's a great question. And the truth of the matter is, it's the same deal whether there's a realtor or no realtor. I cannot discount the house 3% co-op just because there's no realtor. The price is the price, and it's regardless if there's a realtor or no realtor, because obviously if we do that, if the builders do that, we're going to get sued, because that's discrimination against the realtors. That's on one level, of course, but the incentives, whether corporate sends us every week or every 2 weeks, whatever it is. In my case, it feels like every 2 hours. They send us the incentive sheet.
Right.
I swear to God, I can't keep up with their emails.
But Alex, you just sold 3 houses this week. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
that is amazing.
It hasn't been easy, because I've sent in like 5,000 emails, and I've texted 875 realtors that are on my phone, one by one, texting them. It's like, hey, are you working with anybody? Here's what I got. Here's what I got. And you go through, it takes you like a week or two of doing that kind of stuff to get these 3 or 4 deals,
Alex, I'm gonna teach you. There is a way to shortcut it. But
okay,
we'll take
good.
that off air. What is the next slide?
I'm 57 years old. I'm not, I'm not techie at all. I barely figured out how to do this yard stream thing.
No, you are doing awesome.
But
you're doing great. You just showed up here. We helped Nick last week with video.
Yeah, but it's the fact is, whether there's a realtor or no realtor, the deal is the same. Like, as far as the incentives, those incentives, corporate sends them out, and I can only go by what they give me. So if there is, a rate buy down, if they give me money for the washer, dryer, and fridge, I'm going to offer that to everybody, regardless if there's a realtor or no realtor. Yeah.
Okay.
The other side of it, and this is from the builder's perspective, right. The funds, the 3% co-op or whatever it is. Right now, we're doing 4% for anything that we can close in March. That comes out of the marketing budget. It's a different bucket, if you will, of money than the appliances. The appliances are construction, but the co-op is marketing. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, at the end of the day, it still is in the bottom line of the net for the seller, but they look at it differently. They say, okay, well, we budget for this much to go to the realtor, and then we budget for this much to go for the incentive.
Got it. So I see that you have 3 properties, like home site 4, home site 5, and home site 1. And the
Yes.
price point is like $480,000, and it's like
Correct.
a really good size house. Basically, let's just say 2,000 square foot, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, plus a loft and a
Yes.
2 bay garage, right?
Oh, there we go.
With
Yes.
a bunch of upgrades, right?
Yes. Yes.
And oh my God, I can't believe it, Alex, but your interest rate with a FHA ARM is only 3.75%, right?
Correct. Yeah. So
Or
yeah. So with FHA, you have the 2 options. Like, and I'm so happy that you guys put it on the screen here, because now I could see it. You got the 3.75. It's a 5-in-1 ARM.
Right.
Now, what is important to know about this is that with that ARM, I can also offer $5,000 for closing costs.
Okay.
And
So
the lender will kick in a $3,000 as a lender credit. So the buyer gets a total of $8,000 that can go towards their closing costs. That only applies for the 5-in-1 ARM. I cannot even do it on the 30-year fixed.
So let's clarify. What's the 5-in-1 ARM? I think Pete, you were going to
adjustable rate mortgage. Yeah.
Yes, it is an adjustable rate. So the first 5 years you're locked in at the 3.75.
5 years.
On year, yes. So that's the 5, and then the 1, which means it will adjust after on year 6 it can go up 1 point. On year 7 it will go up 1 point. After year 7 it could shoot up to 8%. So I always tell the buyer, you put it in your phone, put it in your calendar, by 2030, 2031 max, you need to refinance out of this loan to go into something different. But for the first 5 years you're locked in at the 3.75, and then on year 6 it will be 4.75. On year 7 it will go to a 5.75, which that's in 2032, and it still is lower than today's street rate.
100%. Today's rate is 6.125 or 6.25.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So and here's another thing, and this is something I show to my buyers. If the difference in the monthly payment between the 3.7 and the 4.8, I mean 3.7 and the 4.8, the 3.7 monthly payment with minimum FHA, which is like, call it $17,000 down, your monthly payment is at $3,141.
3141. Does that include HOA?
Yes, that includes, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and the HOA.
And
so that's a new area, isn't it, Sierra?
Yes.
Is there a SID or lit up there?
There is an SID. I'll get to that in just a minute, but let me just real quick finish this. If you go with the 4.875, same terms, your monthly payment is $3,453. The difference between the 2 monthly payment, it's $311.
Yeah, $300.
Now, $311 per month over 60 months ends up being $19,000. So when someone comes in, especially with a first-time home buyer, they barely put their funds together to be able to qualify.
Right.
I always tell them, like, look, this is a good option because you're saving $18,000 over the course of 5 years. At the end of 5 years, if you refinance, the refinance cost is what, $2,000 to refinance, or whatever it is, $2,500. You're still saving money, but it gets you in at the lower monthly payment.
I love this. This is exactly why we're doing this show, because we're talking about affordability.
Yes.
Affordability is the hardest subject right now. Who can afford to pay, basically rent for $3,000? You might as well buy a house.
Exactly.
And Pete, do you agree that that interest rate is so enticing, don't you think?
Oh yeah, the 5.1 adjustable rate. It beats like the current, like you said, and hopefully, if later it goes up, that's when, in theory, you do the refinance.
Perfect.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So right now you're basically in the Northwest. You have a 2,000 square foot home. You have 3 lots that are available, and it is a March delivery, which means
Yes.
that if an agent comes in, they will get paid 4%, and the
Correct.
buyer is getting the incentive of 5,000 from the Century Communities, plus
Yes.
an additional $3,000, right, from the lender, right?
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
8,000 if you're going with the 5-1 arm, correct?
Correct.
And
Yes.
the payment, like you said, is about 3141, and that's going FHA. Do you know what is the minimum score that they need?
620.
620. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Pete. I mean, literally, that is the greatest information that we can share to our audience right now.
Oh, it's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be happy to share my I don't know how to do it, but I could send you the breakdown on this payment, and you could see it if you want to.
Yeah, we would love for our audience to reach out to us so that we can share the details from Alex and get you connected with Alex, because literally it's a deal. Because if it's not a deal, there's not going to be 3 buyers this week at Alex's community.
Yeah, it really is. It really is a great value, you guys. I mean, it's for all the realtors who are listening. The process with new homes, if you can walk in with a buyer, like for us with Century, with a little bit more flexible, and this is important. But if you can't make it, I know with Yvonne, if you're busy, life is with Pete. He's got a birthday party. He's busy with that, or he's too hungover. Then you can always send your buyer. Text me ahead of time. You text me. He's like, hey, I got so and so. I'm going to send them your way. You're 100% covered. As long as you give me a heads up, you're 100% covered. If you can't do that, make sure your buyer has your card. So as soon as they walk in the door, say, hey, my realtor Pete sent me over here. Here's his card. On our end, as far as Century, other builders are different, but for Century, we're flexible, and we will 100% honor that. We'll protect you. You'll make sure that you're covered, so you don't have to stress over that if you're not available. Because buyers are like, it's like herding cats, man. It's they'll do whatever the hell they want to do. It'll be like 7 p.m. and they're knocking on my door. It's like, hey, can we see the model? I'm like, well, where's your realtor? So you just prepare them that way. You bring them in. Like, if you're here, introduce us, and then let me take it over from there. And I'm happy to go through all the steps. We can sit down, we do the payment breakdown. And at the end of the day, it's like, hey, is this going to work for you? Can you afford this monthly payment? That's the bottom line. If yes, my job, I feel a lot of times it's me helping them to make a decision. And that decision, whether to buy or not buy, won't benefit me. Yeah, of course, I'm going to get a commission, but it's more a benefit to them. And the example I always use, guys, if I may just really quickly embellish on this, you go to Best Buy. Yeah. You spend 5 hours with the guy, and he tells you all about this 100-inch television, right? Yeah. And at the end of the 5 hours, you walk out of there, you didn't buy the TV. Where's the value? There's zero value. So because he didn't close me, he didn't ask me. It's like, hey, so you're ready to take this home? Do you want to enjoy it in your living room, or do you want to sit here at Best Buy and watch it? So my job a lot of the time is to help them get to that point where they can make a decision. I don't push them. I'm not pushy at all, but I do present them with all the facts, and I do ask them, like, does this make sense?
Educate.
There you go. Thank you. So
no, I love it, Alex. The thing is, in this business, the key is to have the relationships, right? So if any other realtor in this, is watching, definitely call Alex. Alex, what's your phone number?
702-595-7338.
Save that number, because, once you need something, you call Alex, you form a relationship, and the rest is over.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
And we can go out for a drink too.
Oh wish you a full good show.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming on the show, Alex.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been my pleasure. I appreciate you guys so much. And as always, it's just always a pleasure seeing you guys. Yeah, I hope we can do this again soon.
Yes, we will. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. You guys have a good night. God bless. And let's sell some homes.
Yes.
Do it. Let's get
All right,
more.
Alex.
Let's get 6 more next week.
Okay. So okay, how do I exit out of this?
Oh, you're good? Okay.
We found the way out.
Hello there.
What is up, Jay?
Pink Hulk. Woohoo!
What's up? What's up, guys?
Hey, how are you doing, Jay?
Good. How about you?
You are sitting down at a desk. That never happens.
Can you believe it? I did it just for you guys.
OMG. You really did it. Thank you. Definitely.
No, of course.
So
Thanks
tell
for
us
having
a
me.
little bit about what do you do?
Yeah, introduce yourself, Jay.
Yeah, so my name is Jay. I am with Hot Mess Cleanup. We're a local junk removal, trash cleanup company that makes stuff disappear, magicians, whatever you want to call us. We make stuff go away. And one way that we do that is we offer full service removals where we go in, we take the stuff out for you. You don't have to do anything. Or we can drop off a dumpster for you. And if you got the muscles, you can load it up yourself and save some money.
No, definitely. And I absolutely love Hot Mess Jay. He is one of my favorite vendors in the business. Jay, what's your phone number? Share it.
702-800-0506. And then our website is www.hotmessvegas.com. And our Instagram is Hot Mess Cleanup LV.
Yes, if you're a real estate agent, you definitely want to connect with Jay if you live out here, because he literally is a Rolodex just by himself.
All right,
Pete,
Jay,
we
got a slide up here. we need to. I heard you use this as a testimonial. You want to? And this was what, Yvonne? That was your listing.
That was my listing. Definitely my listing. It was what we call a messy to sold.
Messy to sold.
Absolutely, a hot mess.
Yeah, we do get a lot of like probates, people who are going through difficult situations, the D's, right? The divorces, the deaths, the unexpected, right? Sometimes we also deal with people with the H. Jay, you know what the H is. What is it? What is it? Basically, it's the hoarders, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
I don't know. I was like, wait, hold on.
So,
yeah,
I'm saying, right. So we got the D's, we got the H, right? The D's being the death and the divorces, and then the H being, the hoarders, right? So,
yep.
I mean, there's so many kinds of issues with people who can't sell their properties because they look like this. And the first thing I do is I take photos and I text it to Jay and say, check this out, right?
And you just light up. You get excited by this thing.
I'm like, all right.
He does. He gets excited about this thing because that's his bread and butter.
Yeah, the dirtier, the better for me.
Jay, how many loads, did you do on this?
This one was 5 loads in one of our big trucks. Took us a full day, more than a full day. I think we were there for 14 hours, and we had 5 people working on it.
Yeah, and then my job basically is, to get this sold, at the highest price with, the least amount of stress to the seller's family as possible. And Pete, what was your take on this? You went to this house. Pete, you're muted.
I honestly I forgot to put on a mask. And I think I crawled through the fence on the left to check out the back of it. It had a really dank odor.
I mean, honestly, the roof was caving in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, the roof.
Yeah, and there was mold everywhere because this property didn't have an AC unit. It had 2 swamp coolers.
Yeah, it was rough. That's another thing. When we did this clean out, we were all in full PPE. So we had the respirators, we had like the little, the Breaking Bad suits and all of that in there.
Did you just say the Breaking Bad suits?
He did.
Yeah.
He just did.
Oh my gosh. Man, this guy says the funniest thing. Yesterday we went to a coffee shop and he's like, "Can I have what was it?
Oh, the latte at kids temperature.
Kids temperature. Kids temperature." Oh my gosh.
Not too hot. Not too hot. Just,
Not so hot.
just warm.
Got it. No, but anytime that anybody sees properties like this, reach out, to Hot Mess J, reach out to Pete, reach out to me, because we literally can help buyers, buy this stuff for cash, you know what I mean? Because it's not financeable, or we can definitely help sellers get, quick closings, have it clean or not clean, right, Jay?
Yep. Yeah, it all depends on what the person wants to do. What kind of budget they're working on, how much they want to put into the property, and whether they even want to mess with it. If somebody has a property full of stuff and they would much rather take the low balls that are going to come, but not have to mess with any of the inside, like sometimes that's a better choice for them if that's a position that they're in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we went from one extreme, which is brand new homes, to messy to sold.
Yeah, and hopefully you don't need me at a brand new home.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they need you at the brand new homes either way. They still need construction clean out.
Yeah, that is true. So and anything realistically, even if it's just you got a new appliance or you're upgrading your flooring and you need the old stuff taken out, like anything. We've gone out to pick up mini fridges. Like it doesn't have to be a full situation like this. Even if it's just one item, we can make it happen.
Yeah, even
And
if
I also want to thank you because we had our iHeart EXP Day back in, what was that, October, and you did volunteer service for that military veteran doing
he's done multiple iHeart EXP days.
Yeah, we've done a few. This last one, we pretty much we try to help from the beginning all the way until the end. I think there was still a visit or two right after the main day concluded. So we're always happy to help however we can.
Yeah, October 12th is basically October 6th. October 6th is iHeart EXP Day, and it's a day that we volunteer and we give back to the community. And even though Jay is not a real estate agent, he's the first one to show up. When I need to know an address, I actually call Jay. Hey, Jay, where's the location that we're going to go volunteer at? Because he is the 411.
I'm like, yeah, Yvonne, this is the one we're doing this year. Here's the info.
Yes, that is
I got to ride in the truck on that.
Oh, yeah.
Dump site. Yeah.
Yeah, he got to go to a dump site, ride the truck. Well, he got to go on a trip in the truck because we went to one dump site. They didn't let us in because we didn't have hard hats, and then we had to go
the vest.
So you went to buy the hard hats, right?
We went to go buy the hard hats, and then we went somewhere else, and then the other place didn't care. They were just like, man, like, all right, you got money? All right, go inside.
Pete, you should have just stopped at a brand new home community. They would have given you the hard hats.
I probably should have done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beezer helmet.
Yeah, or Daryl Horton, for sure they have hard hats.
I got a brand new one, white one though. It's got Hot Mess Jay's.
Oh yeah, we put a sticker on it.
Oh really?
Yvonne needs it now.
Jay, you should tell us, if we have people who are watching, what you also do other than pick up junk.
Yeah, so what we also do other than pick up junk is we can help you out with printing services. So, if you're looking for promotional items, if you're looking for, uniforms, hats, apparel, anything like that, stickers, a lot of stickers, or signs for your car, we got that stuff too. It's if you just reach out to me, I'll get you connected.
That is good. Awesome. So, Pete, would you like to talk about what's going on in the market today?
Oh, a little update.
Yeah. Or do you want to talk about the pros and cons of moving to Las Vegas? What I wish I knew.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we can get a.
What do you think?
I think we could all three just even talk about this too. The pros and of moving to Vegas. Because I moved in 2007. I don't know about you guys.
I've been here forever.
I moved in 1999.
Yeah, I would say pros. The pros are for sure this time of the year. Like, a lot of people, and even a month ago, you got people dealing with snow. Meanwhile, we've got beautiful skies and beautiful weather, and we can do whatever we want outside.
It is so beautiful.
I organized a whole list of these too.
Yeah.
I started with the pros.
No, so Pete, why did you move out here?
I just finished a marketing degree in college. I wanted some diversity, something. I wanted a clean new slate, and that's where a lot of people moved out here. I finished a marketing degree. I just wanted to come out here and work the hospitality industry.
Wow, why did you come out here? I came out here because I have a law degree, and at that time, my immigration lawyer told me, "Oh, one of my guys is opening up a law office." So I, was looking for work, and I said, "Okay, I'll just go wherever you say." So I just came. I had 2 suitcases. One was a sleeping bag and a pillow.
Sleeping bag and pillow. What about you, Jay?
I just been here. I only know Vegas.
Are you born here, Jay?
Yeah, I was here. I just been out here, and then as far as visiting other places, for me, it's been pretty limited. Most of the places I visited just been the standard California, LA. I've been in Utah once.
Well, Arizona, speaking of California, this is one of the things. There's no state income tax here.
For me, I was just one of the things that I kind of just had out here was, I know the summers are horrible. I hate them. Always hated them. But
that's the way I look at
it. Yep, that's the biggest con, I think. One of the things for me was you know what? Growing up, I was I don't think I would live anywhere else though, because I look at all the other places that have snow, stuff like that, and I cannot picture myself doing that.
So that's like I said. So you make there's no state income tax. So when that summer comes, you book your trip to California or to the beach. That's what I would do. That's what my mom does. She goes to the Pacific Northwest every July.
Well, the thing is, if you're in California, you're going to pay about maybe 15 to 17% of state, income tax. And why am I talking about California? Not that I don't like California. I love California, but there's so many people who are upset with California, and they're literally moving from California to Nevada. I think that number was 47,000 last year.
Wow.
That's a lot of people. Because the DMV tracks all the people who switch their licenses, right? California definitely is one of the top states that their people are leaving. It's a mass exodus. We were anticipating, remember during what was it? Was it the fires?
Forest fires.
Yeah. I think that people were freaking out about insurance. Remember? Because everything, I'll give you an example. My dad lives in Southern California. His, house is a single story, 2,000 square foot. His, insurance cost was $1,200. And then during the forest fires, he lives in Loma Linda, which is close to San Bernardino. His insurance went up from $1,200 to $5,000. Wow. That's a lot. So then people who are facing those kind of challenges, it's not just double, it's literally almost 3 times, right? 3 to 4 times the cost. So that's, I think, one of the reasons that people are literally moving out here. I mean, if my insurance went up to $5,000, I'd be freaking out.
Oh no. Well, not just California transplants are moving here, but we're taking some of their teams, like this other thing where our economy is diversifying. We got all those sports teams like the Raiders moving here. We had the Oakland Athletics. They're going to be building that stadium. It opens April of 2028, where the Tropicana was.
Oh, so, Pete, you're the guy who knows all this stuff. You're like the strip guy.
Yeah, I am the strip guy. Yeah, 13 and a half years of hospitality nightlife. We'll do that to you. Yeah. And we got the Las Vegas F1 Grand Prix. That's always in November. It's like the week before. What is that? The week before Thanksgiving. And they statistically saw it's a very dead weekend in Vegas. Revenue's low, so they just put a bunch of multi-million-dollar vehicles and just run them around the strip.
Bunch of race cars.
Yeah.
Wasn't the guy who was like the #1 race car dude complaining about how the roads were bad?
Yeah, that was the first year. They complained about the roads because the manholes weren't sealed. Then the second year it was great, but they all smelled weed everywhere. The stench of marijuana, I guess. It's very it's a normal thing. If you guys get on the strip, you'll smell it.
But why is it so prominent though, Pete? Is it the visitors who are doing it?
It's the visitors that are taking advantage of those easy access to recreational marijuana. They just drive to like Planet 13, like mainly that big one, and then they just go to the dispensary, just go in there and pay cash.
So it's actually the visitors, because in our neighborhoods, I don't normally smell weed.
No, I don't either. I think most people just do maybe the edibles inside their house, and you have less of the stench. Or they do the vapes.
Yeah.
But another one, a pro, is actually we're remote worker friendly. Like EXP, we work remotely. We don't really have the brick and mortar, and other people do. That's why they also like it out here, because we have high-speed internet infrastructures here, and a lot of cloud-based. We embrace it out here.
Yeah. Hey, Jay, do you know in the Southwest we have this what is that buildings, like the red and white buildings where we're literally storing data?
Oh yeah, servers. The data center.
Data center, yeah.
The switch. I think it says switch on there. Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Data center, yeah.
Yeah. We are chosen for a very, very particular reason. You know why?
What's that?
I think it's because of our weather. It's so dry.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah, so I don't know, the data is secure.
The heat keeps the crooks away.
I guess. Yeah, and
another pro is it's a retirement haven out here.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because we're getting retirees. We got those 55 plus, like Sun City Anthem, Sun City Summerlin, and we got the golf. There's a lot. This is like golf season. In the winter, that's when some of those snowbirds come here to golf. And then, there's a lot of entertainment without needing to travel.
Hey, Pete, weren't you golfing 3 days out of 6 days last week?
I did. I only did the driving range, and that was in Mesquite. Very affordable area too there, if you'd like.
Yeah, and then do you guys know that we have 4 airports just in Vegas? And we have we have the top 2 most busy airports in the entire state of Nevada. Wow. First one is obviously Harry Reid, previously known as McCarran. And the second one, if you guys take a guess, what is it?
The Henderson Airport.
Oh my gosh, Jay, that is wrong. It's actually the North Las Vegas Airport.
I didn't even
know.
The
one on Rancho.
Yes, the one on Rancho. It is the second most. It's so crazy. right?
Wow,
You
I
would
didn't know
think
that.
Reno would be more busy, but I don't know. Maybe I got my stats wrong.
No, well, that's probably because I know that one on Rancho and Cheyenne, it's like an executive airport. So I'm guessing whenever there's like big events or like high profile events, that's like where those people that have their own planes and all that are landing.
Wow.
Their own hangars.
Yeah, their own hangars. Like
Mhm.
that's where those people are landing. So I could see that, especially with
Yeah.
all the conventions and stuff we have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not only that, but another pro is like the world class food and entertainment. That's why some conventions like coming out here. That's one of my favorites. And I I have favorite places that I eat on the strip as well as off the strip. Well, we were at that Rincon last night. My favorite Argentine restaurant. So yeah,
So
there's world class food and entertainment.
So there's going to be a brand new Fogo de Chao opening up at the Venetian. And
At the Venetian?
I'm going to be going to their pre-opening party.
Oh wow,
Just for
soft
that.
open, the mock service.
Yes, the mock service. Yeah. Their pricing is maybe around like the current pricing is about 65 for their regular Fogo de Chao, but I think in the Venetian it's about 75 per head. But
Take
it's
advantage
still
of people on the
so
strip
much.
driving to East Flamingo.
Yeah, so it's still so much more affordable than all the stuff that's in the casinos.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do know another pro of Vegas. It's surprisingly outdoors. There's like Red Rock Canyon for hiking. There's Mount Charleston if you want to escape the heat.
By
There's
the
Lake
way,
Mead.
Pete, I'm going to tell you, I'm so surprised at how beautiful the resort at Mount Charleston is to go skiing.
Oh, really?
It is beautiful.
Out
It is
East?
managed by the same company as Southern Utah, right?
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I was just shocked. Have you been up there, Jay?
No, I haven't been to any of the. Yeah, I'm a simple person. Like, you've been talking about food. I mean, I like going to Chili's. That's
I'm a Chili's guy too.
Yeah, I love Chili's.
Lunch special, I'll go with you.
If I go out, yeah, I'm like, hey, let's go to Chili's. I know I like it because I'm also a very picky eater.
Oh, don't worry, Jay. When you come with us, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah. As far as Mount Charleston goes, I've only gone to like the campsites, and I have been just to see the snow. That's about it.
Yes. Yeah. You walk like this.
Yep.
And then you're done.
Hey, we got a message from Debbie here. What about the tourism is down? And they're putting pressure for casinos to lower prices on food and entertainment. And, honestly, they are putting a lot of pressure on them right now, MGM and Caesars, because they own so many properties on the strip. So they're having to finally, and even the CEO admitted to a little bit of the gouging after COVID, but they're finally going to start lowering prices. I've noticed it. I know that some of the tariff, it slowed down a little bit of the Canadian tourist that comes to town during the week. I have noticed that. But then I know that the Convention and Visitors Authority still has a very strong booking of all conferences. Like CES was slammed. The broadcasting convention's coming up in March. What's that?
No, so basically, I'll tell you, like during COVID, when everything was shut down, do you remember? By the way, thank you, Debbie, for watching our show. And basically, during COVID, when everything was shut down, like what happened was, the government gave money to everybody, right? So my friends on the strip, and they were like, oh my gosh, the people who were coming, to the strip was like really low end people, and they didn't tip. And because the pricing was so low, right? So then the strip was like, oh my gosh, like you would hear all these people fighting and whatnot. So they basically said, you know what, we're going to increase the pricing. And once they increased the pricing, they got rid of all the riffraff, right? And then, but they never came down. I kind of feel like that's what happened. What do you guys think?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you also look at the win, like that stock is still really good. That casino is still flourishing because there's still like a luxury demographic that goes to there or goes to Fontainebleau. Like Fontainebleau, we were there on November. That was busy. The Zillow conference was there.
Well, the
Really nice
conferences were really good out here,
Yeah.
100%. I mean, like we love to have a conference out here, you're going to get like really good quality, you know what I mean? Like location, service, everything about Vegas is service.
Yeah.
Yeah, and going back to that about increasing the prices, I mean, that's a pretty good excuse, I guess. But everyone that increased their prices around COVID had some sort of excuse, and then the prices just stayed the same.
Hey,
Even
you
for
guys,
us.
can I ask you a question about tip? Before COVID, right? What was your regular tip on a like on a meal?
That depends. I mean, I probably 20 or so.
I was about a
20%.
20, yeah.
Yeah, and during COVID, literally I would tip them like 30%.
Oh, dang.
Because people needed money, right? I mean, we were essential workers as realtors. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to tip them as much as I could. And then after COVID, where are you guys at now?
Still about the same.
Still about the same, like 20? Huh?
Yeah, I think I'm about the same. 20.
I've definitely come down.
I think it's different for like those places where you're at the cashier and you spin around the little pay thing and they didn't serve you, and then there's a tip.
No, yeah. So that's where it depends. Like if I had to like go and like order my own stuff and do my own thing, like even when I order online, like sometimes I'll go in person and then there'll be someone there that's like just really nice or like really just like, oh wow, they wowed me. So I'll probably give them like a cash tip, but I never like going like doing the pre-tip thing because then it's like, well, I mean, I don't even know if you guys are gonna get my order right. You guys get it wrong half the time. So I'm not gonna pre-tip first. I gotta see if my stuff's gonna be good. And if it's right, or like, hey, sometimes you get those people that even if they're just, you did the thing online, man, I'll use Chili's as an example because this just happened. So you can tell I go a lot to Chili's. I ordered on the app. There was like no option for me to do something on the app, and I called them. Lady was like super nice, and when I got there, I looked for her and I just gave her like some cash.
That's cool.
Okay, Pete, you want to just run through the numbers really quick in 1 minute before we shut this down because, we don't want to overkill our time?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Let's do the numbers.
What, the January 26th report?
Yeah.
Well, right now there's about 1,825 single-family condos and townhomes that closed in the month of January. That's down 19.8%. The median price is still $470,000, and the condos median price is still about $283,750. So yeah, you're still seeing some activity, like with new listings at around the 3,149 range.
So yeah, we just wanted to also tell you this week is Chinese New Year, or what we call Lunar New Year. So if you decide you want to see the lion dance, and Jay, you might bring your little one, I have the time frames listed on this. And it is the best thing. Like tomorrow night, I know that there's a performance on the Strip, and it is basically at the so it's off the Strip, Red Rock at 6 o'clock, or 8 o'clock at Green Valley Ranch, or the 19th on the Strip. It is going to be at the St. Mark's Square in the Venetian. And then the last one that I see is on the Strip, and it's going to be at I can't see, what is that property? But anyway, I have a list of all the lion dances. It is the most fun. And I just wanted to wish everybody a best 2026, it's the year of the horse, and may you prosper and make lots of money. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.